where a similar pile.
Happy Friday, the long weekend right around the corner. For some, it's already begun, and there is some rain that is greeting us, at least in parts of southwestern Ontario. Those clouds advancing to the east, still some sunshine in Kingston. Ottawa's been in and out of the sun. Montreal, mostly sunny and mild, but really it's this one system that we're tracking, and then it's pretty much clear sailing through Monday at least. The rain, nothing heavy. There were some lightning strikes earlier, although at last check, this is actually weakening as it moves into the west end of the GTA. There are also some thunderstorms up through central parts of Quebec, all associated with the same system, the same boundary that's moving through. It is capping how warm it's going to get today, where it's cloudy, where it's wet. 16 in London, 18 in Toronto, where it's sunny. 23 degrees in Montreal, and it is going to get even warmer this weekend. I'm so excited about this forecast. The winds right now mostly from the north, but as we go through tomorrow, they start to switch to the south. So we have this rain, showers right through your Friday evening in Toronto, Durham region, Peterborough, but then the skies clear. Stay tuned. I've got everything you need to know to plan anything outdoors this weekend with your full forecast coming up.
With Victoria Day nearby,
Welcome back. We had some sunny breaks early on, but in the last hour or two, we've had the cloud deck starting to thicken up. It lowers as well. All of this a sign that there's some wet weather on the way. And yes, we are going to see some rain. Now, for the most part, it's light activity, anywhere from 3 to 5 millimeters, locally a little bit more, and it all tapers off by dinner time or just a bit beyond, at least for Toronto. It lingers longer because it starts later the further east you are in the province of Ontario. 14 degrees overnight tonight, and then as the sun comes out tomorrow, it's the beginning of what should be a beautiful stretch of weather, taking us beyond the long weekend. Already 24 in Chicago. That's the kind of warmth that we're expecting here tomorrow, and Sunday even milder. 15 in Winnipeg, only 4 degrees. Some rain falling in Calgary. We've had a lot of wet weather, even some snow across the mountain passes in BC. There's your trough, which shows up on our jet stream map. We also have a jet that was partially responsible for severe weather, including some incredible wind up to hurricane force around Houston and for other areas along the Gulf Coast. Major damage for that metropolitan area with windows being blown out. Nothing like that around here. We are tracking some thunderstorms through central Quebec. Luckily, it's early in the fire season, so I'm not expecting these lightning strikes to cause a repeat of what we had early last year, where basically large hectares of forest just incinerated in a matter of a few hours. So that's not going to happen. It's been wet up there. We also have showers, so yeah, you may need to mow the lawn this weekend. The rain is definitely beneficial. It moves to the east, lingering showers on Saturday through eastern Ontario. I think southern Quebec, Montreal clears out, and it is going to be quite warm. Check out these temperatures for the next few days. So how mild does it get? Well, look at this. 27 by Victoria Day Monday in Toronto. Tuesday 27, and then some thunderstorms for the middle of the week. So just a beautiful stretch, and the same goes for eastern Ontario and into the province of Quebec. 28 degrees with a humidex in the low 30s.
it's looking like a great weekend. Well, that's our show for today. Thanks so much for tuning in to Global News at noon. For more news, head to globalnews.ca.
Here, let's find out if it's still looking good in Bill's first look at the local forecast. How you doing, Bill?
Hi, Bill. I'm doing all right. I'm kind of popular. You know, these temperatures have improved, and it's going to get even better over the long weekend. Looking a little gray and dreary right now. There is that chance of showers tonight, but that probability ends before morning. Some fog patches included through the overnight hours. That will burn off in the morning. We'll see some gradual clearing by the afternoon, a mix of sun and cloud. And for the rest of your weekend, hot and sunny, cover up with a good SPF, one of those waterproof ones, as you're screaming through the splash pads this weekend. It's going to be a bit of a warm one, or even hot at times, as humidex values climb a little bit. I'll have your full forecast details. We'll let you know when the next round of showers comes your way in just a few minutes.
First Weather is brought to you by Aubin Windows and Doors. For premium products, award-winning service, and professional installations, visit aubin.com.
Brought to you by your locally owned Midas in Belleville, Brockville, and Kingston. With the industry's best warranties and over 1,000 five-star reviews, come and experience the Midas difference.
It's pretty cloudy out there now. That chance of showers is looming. It will move through tonight, but we hope to see it short-lived. That chance of showers won't stick around. We have some fog patches developing too. There's a tiny chance of showers through the day tomorrow, about 30% probability through the morning and early afternoon. But still nice, a mix of sun and cloud through the day, and by the late afternoon, complete sunshine. It clears right up. You've got a warm and sunny Sunday right through to Tuesday. We don't see that cloud increasing till late Tuesday, with the chance of showers overnight, showers for Wednesday, and there's a smaller chance of showers Thursday. Nice to see that wet weather holding off until we get through this beautiful long weekend. It's been a long time since we've had a decent, beautiful weather for a weekend. It hasn't been terrible, but it's nice to see the sunshine and those warm temperatures too. Speaking of warm temperatures, not bad across the region today. 21 in Kingston, probably closer to a 24 north of the 401. That's what they saw in Brockville. 25 in Smiths Falls, a 24 in Ottawa. And keep in mind, it's feeling about 5 degrees warmer than that with the humidity levels. 20 in Peterborough, Oshawa, and a 19 in Toronto today. And we're all going to see that bump up a little more over the next few days. Easterly winds barely moving at 9 kilometers per hour at Norman Rogers Airport. And yes, cloudy conditions, just waiting for those the few showers to move through tonight. No precipitation yet, and we've gained 2 more minutes of daylight. So this was looking a little ominous, and you know that sort of wall, this frontal boundary created by several depressions yesterday when we were looking at it. But as it crosses the lower Great Lakes, it sort of fizzles out or troughs out and really doesn't amount to much of anything once it gets over it's a really good example of how, because of that difference in temperature and moisture levels over a body of water, it can really punch a hole into that organized front. It just messing up whatever kind of active weather it is, and that's what's going on here. And it's also getting a little helping hand with high pressure right in behind it. We'll be not just having one area of high pressure in the region. We'll have 3 areas, yes, a triad of high pressure digging in and cleaning things up for you for the long weekend. A few clouds tomorrow and a tiny chance of showers, but for the most part, the whole weekend looks really, really nice. Sunday and Monday, gorgeous conditions thanks to this high pressure. And here's what could bring you those showers late Tuesday into Wednesday and lingering Thursday. But for now, the showers are going to move through the evening. They don't last long. Through the overnight, the showers end, and by morning, we start to see the cloud moving out. And there's that little, scattered, isolated, whatever, 30% through the day. But as you can see, by Saturday evening, we lose that entirely as well. And the rest of your weekend looking really good, but for the odd little bit of friendly cloud moving through, nothing ominous on Sunday. Things are looking nice, and right into Monday too. Very good conditions. In fact, Tuesday for some of us is looking sweet. Belleville high of 21 with a mix of sun and cloud tomorrow. There's a 30% chance of shower through the morning and early afternoon. Sunday high 24, mix of sun and cloud for Monday, up to 26 and a mix of sun and cloud. Keep in mind that 26 probably feeling more like a 30 because of the humidity levels. Brockville a high 23, mix of sun and cloud. Mainly sunny Sunday with a high 26, up to 28 on holiday Monday, Brockville, and a mix of sun and cloud. Smith Falls up to 24 tomorrow. Cloudy with maybe some sunny periods later in the day. Really doesn't clear up in a big way until late afternoon, early evening. Sunday mainly sunny, high 26. Nearly 30 degrees Monday. In Smith Falls, a mix of sun and cloud. Kingston, your weather, high 22, mix of sun and cloud tomorrow. That chance of showers you get overnight diminishes to 30% in the morning, and we get some sunny periods through the day tomorrow. Not a bad day at all with a high 22, up to 23 Sunday, mix of sun and cloud. For Monday, holiday Monday, it's a high 24 and a mix of sun and cloud. Into Tuesday, more of the same, up to 24, and up to 26 degrees Wednesday as the chance of showers and even a risk of thunderstorms moves into the region. Thursday, nearly 20, still a chance of showers, but it ends later in the day. By Friday of next week, back to a mix of sun and cloud and a high of 19. Now your weather wallpaper.
Weather Wallpaper is brought to you by Christine Geary's Maple Leaf Tours Travel Cruise. Visit mapleleaftours.com to get into the picture.
Scott Redmond of Belleville sends this in, a beautiful swan family photo. Just absolutely gorgeous. He caught this at Myers Pier in the Bay of Quinte in Belleville.
Lovely.
Very, very nice photo. Thank you so much, Scott. If you've got photos to share like that one, we want to see them. Send them along to us at submissions@ckwstv.com.
That's a wonderful picture there, Bill. You mentioned earlier sunscreen is going to be needed, especially for people who haven't been exposed to the sun a lot so far this season.
My tender blue skin hidden in the shadows all winter long. Yeah, I'd get the SPF 50 and the waterproof stuff if you're doing any sort of water activities for sure.
Even through the clouds, you can burn.
Oh, yeah. The cloud can be deceiving. The UV still gets through. Yeah.
It does. Okay, wonderful forecast, Bill, and we'll look for your 10-day outlook a little bit later. Thank you. Mike, Bill, will these summer-like temps hold for the next 10 days?
I think so, for a while anyway. I think when they do finally slip next week, they'll likely get just to where they should be, seasonal. I think 19 or 20 is now the seasonal average for a daytime high, but we will exceed that for the next few days, as high as 26 by Wednesday, and lots of sunshine until then. The chance of showers moving in early Wednesday, even a risk of thunderstorms, and that's the cold front is what's going to bring temperatures down, but then they'll just get down to where they're supposed to be, 19 or 20 degrees right through next weekend, hoping for more sunshine too. There is a tiny chance of showers next Saturday, so maybe we're on a streak now. We had that streak of wet weekends. Now we're getting into maybe a streak of decent weekends.
And we're certainly overdue for that, and you have exceeded our expectations.
That's right.
In this forecast. We'll be right back.
Pat on the back.
His back.
Your long
Brought to you by your locally owned Midas of Eastern Ontario, with lifetime guarantees on brakes, suspension, exhaust, and now on tires. Come and experience the Midas difference.
A few showers we're seeing this evening, moving up very quickly, clearing up overnight. Maybe some cloud in the morning. We're looking at some fog patches too, but the rest of your weekend, wow. Absolutely beautiful, and it's about time. This is the first real weekend we've seen some decent conditions. 21 in Kingston, 22 in Belleville today. We're going to see higher temperatures over the weekend. 24 in Brockville, 25 in Smith Falls, 24 in Ottawa, 20 in Peterborough, Oshawa, 19 in Toronto. They're going to see those temperatures coming up as well as these high pressure areas over the Great Lakes Basin continue to dig in. 15 overnight with showers, but it should end before morning, and some gradual clearing through the morning too. A high of 22 expected. And it looks like sunshine and great temperatures all weekend long. We'll share the good news with you in just a moment.
You're watching CKWS News at 11.
So this very ominous looking frontal boundary here with several lows really didn't amount to much. It's moving through very quickly. Once it gets across the lower Great Lakes, it troughs out. I mean, it just fizzles. High pressure beating it from behind, and that's going to clear things up very quickly overnight for the Belleville-Kingston area. Brockville, Smith Falls might take a little while for that cloud to clear out in the morning, but everybody's looking forward to a beautiful long weekend. The first long weekend of the summer, the unofficial kickoff of summer, and starting it off nicely as we don't see just one, but we see three areas of high pressure working to keep that lower Great Lakes area clean. Nice and clear, lots of sunshine. Could get a little warm and sticky as we rise to 26 in the Quinte region by Monday. It's going to feel about 5 degrees warmer than that. Right, it's going to feel like 30 or even in the low 30s for some parts of eastern Ontario. 21 tomorrow, mix of sun and cloud. You do have that 30% chance of a shower through the morning, early afternoon. Just a little lingering active weather, possibly, very small probability. But then, yeah, most of your days a mix of sun and cloud. Sunday, a mix of sun and cloud up to 24, and more of the same on Monday as we rise to that 26. Brockville up to 23 degrees and a mix of sun and cloud. Tomorrow you hit 26 Celsius. On Sunday, mainly sunny conditions, a mix of sun and cloud for the holiday Monday in Brockville, a high of 28. Smiths Falls hitting 24 tomorrow. Cloudy with some sunny periods. It probably won't clear for you until the middle to late afternoon. Sunday, mainly sunny, high 26, nearly 30 degrees on Monday. You want to bet it's going to feel like a 33 or 34 with humidity. Kingston, your forecast, a high 22, mix of sun and cloud. There's a small probability of showers, 30% through the morning and early afternoon. Other than that, it's a nice day. Sunday, mix of sun and cloud up to 23. We hit 24 on Monday with a mix of sun and cloud. And Tuesday, still a nice day, a high 24. That chance of showers, even a risk of thunderstorms developing Wednesday, a high 26. Temperature slipping a bit, but still in the seasonal range over Thursday and Friday. The chance of showers Thursday, back to a mix of sun and cloud Friday.